Dershow.
I have an answer, one answer. I'm not sure it's correct, but I have an answer. The reason black leaders, so many of them, again, not all, within the political, church, and academic community are so against Israel, and incidentally, also against many Jews who support Israel, is because of DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and intersectionality. The enemy of these radical, progressive, in my mind, anti-American movements, the essence of this is a battle against meritocracy. If you want equity, if you want race-based affirmative action, you don't want meritocracy. You don't want your pilot to be picked based on their ability to fly an airplane, or their surgeon to be picked based solely on her ability to perform surgery. You want identity politics. You want quotas. You want more African Americans. That's what you want. You want to defeat and destroy meritocracy. Who stands for meritocracy as much as anybody in American society? Jews. Jews have made it on meritocracy. We were discriminated against. I couldn't get a job in a Wall Street firm, even though I was first in my class, editor-in-chief of the Yale Law Journal, Supreme Court law clerk. I couldn't get a job, but I proved to be a better lawyer than the other guys. People often ask me who manages my social media reels, and it's a company called View, V-I-E-W, Movement. View Movement. They've done great work for me. I have to tell you, they've really, really been terrific, and they've boosted my viewership. So if you're looking to boost your own social media presence with short form videos, use the code Dershow, capital, all caps, D-E-R-S-H-O-W, to save 15% on your service with them. And if you want to see more about this, you can see it in the link in the description below. And so people in trouble came to me. Meritocracy. Why has Israel survived? Doesn't have oil. Doesn't have natural resources. It survived on meritocracy. It became the high-tech center of the Middle East and one of the 3 or 4 high-tech centers in the world. Meritocracy. Jews and meritocracy. Israel and meritocracy. DEI is against meritocracy. It's in favor of identity politics, race-based politics. And so that's certainly one of the reasons why you see so much antagonism by African-American leaders, academic, religious, and political, against the nation state of the Jewish people, and also implicitly against Jewish organizations like AIPAC and others. So many Jewish organizations work so closely with African Americans during the Civil Rights period, the American Jewish Congress, the American Jewish Committee, the Anti-Defamation League. I know I work with them, and now we're seeing it turning away. I think it's about meritocracy. Meritocracy is something that has advanced Jews and has advanced Israel, and radicals within the Black leadership don't want meritocracy. They want DEI. They want special privileges. They want reparations. They want quotas, many of them. In some areas, by the way, has any Black leader ever called for diversity in basketball? No, and thank God. You see Curry play the other day? My God, would you want him not to be on the team because there are too many Blacks on the team? That's absurd. No, we want meritocracy in basketball. And that's why we won the gold medal, because of meritocracy. But if you take these arguments to their illogical conclusions, well, you know, Blacks are only, what, less than 20% of the population. And so the basketball NBA should only be 20% Black. In fact, you may have seen the absurd thing recently. African-American baseball players were complaining to Major League Baseball that there weren't enough African-Americans in the major leagues. And the response was, well, the major leagues have a very, very substantial number of people of color who play Major League Baseball. No. We're not talking about people of color. We're talking about African-Americans. African-Americans, some were complaining, there are too many Caribbeans, too many people from Jamaica. They're not really Black. Oh, my God, that sounds like some Republicans describing Kamala Harris. She's not really Black. She's from the Caribbean. She's Jamaican. Of course she's Black. And of course Black players from Jamaica are Black. And you can't have it both ways. But of course, that's what DEI is all about, having it both ways, having the benefits of diversity, having the benefits of quotas without having any disadvantages. So accuse me of what you want. I'm speaking the truth. I'd love to hear from my audience. I'd love to hear from Black listeners. I'd love to hear from people who know the African American community. And please send me your letters, send me your chats, send me what you think the reason is, and tell me if you agree or disagree that it's all about meritocracy.